Hello my sweets, it's Keisha. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome, and thank you so much for choosing to watch my video. Today I'm going to show you how I made these two super easy spring Easter decor pieces inspired by these two from Kirklands for just around $3 each using Dollar Tree and other inexpensive supplies. Alright, let's get right into it. A list of supplies I used is in the description box below. I began by using a leftover piece of canvas off of an 8x10 stretched canvas from Dollar Tree. I taped the canvas to a standard piece of printer paper, resized the image, and printed this bunny straight onto the canvas through my printer. A link to the free printable is in the description box below. To make the bunny stand out more, I went over it with a pencil. Another option is to use a black color pencil. Here I have the smaller stovetop cover out of the 2-pack from Dollar Tree. I cut the bunny to fit on top before taking the cover outside to spray paint it with Heirloom white from Rustoleum. Once dried, I used Mod Podge to adhere the bunny canvas to the stovetop cover. I smoothed out any air bubbles, then set it aside to dry. To give it the look of the inspiration piece and to cover the edge of the canvas and the cover, I used twine from Walmart. If you happen to have this twine, great. If not, Dollar Tree twine is an awesome alternative, so please use what you have on hand. After I was done wrapping, I trimmed the extra twine that was sticking out. Another option is to singe those little hairs with a lighter. Next, I decided to add a simple bow to the piece using the rustic farmhouse ribbon from Dollar Tree. And then I used the twine to add a hanger. Neither of these are on the inspiration piece, but I felt like they were a necessary addition. And here's a look at the first project. I began with a free printable from Google and cut a 1/4 inch off the bottom so it will stand later. If you're interested, the free printable is linked in the description box. Then I cut it out. Next, I traced the bunny onto cardboard and cut it out. I originally cut 4 pieces of cardboard, but later added 2 more so it could stand on its own. I also cut 2 out of poster board. Here I'm showing you that there is a front and a back to this bunny, so you just want to be careful when gluing the pieces together. I used wood glue to glue the cardboard pieces together and foam and poster board adhesive to adhere the poster board pieces. Here I have a long strip of poster board cut to the side width of the bunny. I used the foam and poster board adhesive on the bottom of the bunny just to keep it as flat as possible, and hot glue the rest of the way around. To fill in the gaps around the edges, I used Dollar Tree Spackle. Once the spackle was dry, I sanded it smooth. Next, I painted the entire bunny with Waverly chalk paint in Hazelnut and set it aside to dry. Next, I came in with Waverly wax in antique and a chip brush to give the bunny a wooden look. Be sure not to oversaturate your poster board with paint to avoid bubbles and rippling. Next, I made a pom-pom tail out of white Shammy from Dollar Tree because I didn't have any plain white ones in my stash. Then I cut a piece of cardboard that measures 3/4 inch by 1.5 inch and painted it with Waverly chalk paint in white. When it was dry, I punched a hole in the corner, then transferred Hoppity onto it. After that, I went over it with a fine-tipped Sharpie marker. Next, I marked dots on the bunny 1 inch apart. Then I used a white Sharpie paint pen to fill in the dots. I used the thicker twine from Walmart to tie the hoppity sign around the bunny's neck. Now I applied the tail. Once the tail is secure, this project is complete. And here's a look at the final results of my faux wooden bunny statue. And here's both projects styled together. These projects are just too cute and were so easy to make. But I want to know what you think. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and tell me which project was your favorite in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, love, inspire, create. See you next time.